Hey there everyone, welcome to another Minecraft tutorial video here on the channel, and the whole point of this video is to show you how to use the /clone command in Minecraft. So if you are not aware, there is a command in Minecraft that allows you to clone structures from one region to another. So you can actually use this. For example, in this example I'm going to show you, I'm going to be cloning this little small structure right here over here. Okay, and what you can actually do is if you have a said structure like this, you can clone it left and right, up and down, and forwards and backwards, and that sort of thing. The only limitation when it comes to cloning structures in Minecraft is that the axis of rotation is fixed. Now, what do I actually mean by that? What I mean is that the blocks that you're cloning always have to face a particular way. So, for example, these cauldrons are facing me right here, but I cannot make them face the opposite way or to the left and so on, so that the rotation is like fixed on what you're actually cloning. So this works best if you're cloning structures that are always facing you. But I'm going to show you how this works in Minecraft because it's very easy to get a bit overwhelmed with the command and very confused. So that is why I'm making this tutorial. So what you're going to want to do first is when you have the structure you want to clone, you need to find the bottom northwest corner of the structure. Okay, now there's a few ways you can do that. Obviously, it needs to be the bottom layer of blocks that you're actually cloning. So as you can see, this is my first block I want to place. This is at the very bottom of the structure, and you can see that all of the blocks are contained here. So what I tend to do is I find the highest point at the northwest corner, and then I build downwards until all of the blocks are contained, as you can see right here. So how you actually find out if you're in the northwest corner is you can use the debug mode right here. And as you can see, there's a colored axis in the center. If the red bit of the axis is facing away from you or looking away from you, then that is the east direction. The opposite side is the west. If the blue axis is facing away from you, then that is the south direction, and the opposite side is the north, okay? So using that, you can then find what the northwest corner of the structure actually is. Another way of doing it is, if you don't want to use the debug, is you can use sunflowers, because if you are not aware, sunflowers in Minecraft always face east. They always face east in the game. So using this, you can then basically say that that's east, that's west, that's north, and that's south. So it's up to you what system you actually use. Now, once you've placed the bottom northwest corner block, it can be absolutely any block you want. I'm just using this block randomly, and it's quite a colorful block. You then need to find the opposite corner of the structure. So you have the northwest corner right here, and then you need to go diagonally across the structure to the highest point. Basically, you need to find the highest point and then place a block right there. Okay, so that is the second block you need to place. Now, the third block you need to place is where you're cloning to. So this is where it's going to clone the structure. So again, this needs to be the bottom northwest block of where you want to clone or paste the structure into. So you may somewhat imagine that it's going to clone this structure and it's going to move it to this block right here. So this structure is going to be right here, okay? And it's important that you place this block, as I say, in the bottom northwest corner of where you want it to be. Now, unfortunately, with clone commands, you cannot have the destination and the source overlap. So there has to be, like, you know, they can't overlap the regions. So I can't place the block over here because it would interfere with this. Similarly, I don't think I can place it here because I think it would also mess with it as well. So bear that in mind when you're doing the clone command itself. So using this, what we now need to do is get the coordinates of these 3 blocks. Now, the way that you do this in Minecraft is use the F3, the debug menu, and on the right in the center, there is a targeted block statement, which is underlined. This gives you 3 numbers, and that is the block coordinates of the block you're currently looking at. So you need to do this for all 3 blocks that you've placed so that you can do the clone command. So now we can actually do the clone command itself, and this is the sort of thing we're going to be doing here. So this is what we're going to be using here. We're going to do /clone as a command, and we're then going to provide the 3 block coordinates that we just did. So the first block is the northwest corner of the source that you want to clone. The second coordinate is the opposite corner, so the second block that we checked. And the third block is the destination of where we want to clone the structure to. Now, using this information, this is the generic way of cloning stuff in Minecraft. And if I then run this command, you can see that it has actually cloned it over. So as you can see, that has now worked, and it does bring these blocks with it because it copies it from the source, but obviously you can then remove those once you have done the cloning. And as you can see, we have now cloned this structure over to the side with very minimal effort, and you can do obviously much bigger structures and so on. Now, there is another limitation when it comes to cloning. You need to make sure, I guess, that when you're cloning things, the chunks that or the area of the world that your source is in and your destination is in is loaded in the game. If they're not, then I believe the clone command will fail and it will not work. But if you're just doing cloning where the source is quite near the destination, like in this case right here, then it's pretty straightforward. Alright everyone, thank you for watching this simple tutorial on the clone command in Minecraft. Hopefully this has helped you out in how it actually works, but follow that 3 block procedure and that 3 block coordinate procedure, and cloning becomes very easy in the game. And just follow the same procedure and your cloning will more likely be a success. But if you guys did enjoy the video and learn something new, then a like, subscribe on the video would be very much appreciated, and make sure that you hit notification bell so you're notified of any future videos here on the channel. If you want to follow my socials, they're on screen in the description, but I hope to do some more tutorials soon, and hopefully this has helped you out. And if you've been ripping your hair out over the clone command, then hopefully this has helped you out. But see you guys next time. Stay happy and healthy as always, and bye-bye.